What's going on, guys? Brush Wonder here. Today I'm going to be explaining to you how to survive Figure indoors. So, Figure, he's just a pretty nice guy. He'll spawn in door 50 and 100, and he will give you the worst time of your life ever. Because this man has harmful intentions only. I'm not sure exactly what he does with you, but I'm pretty sure he just eats you. And this is his head, really. And then it's gonna shape together, okay? Don't judge him. Looks are really important to him. Okay? So he has like really long arms and he's pretty tall. So like I said, he'll only spawn indoors 50 and 100, and he'll always spawn indoors 50 and 100. He is only dangerous if you don't know how to deal with him. If you do, then you're fine. He's a subject to many memes because of how glitchy he is. And I'm pretty sure it's just how glitchy his movement is, really. But it doesn't stop it from being the funniest thing ever. Like, he's easy to survive if you know how, but a lot of people don't, including me, so I'm not in the rightful spot to make this. But this is pretty much what he looks like. The library will generate the same every time, so it's basically a really big rectangle with like a kind of second floor right here. There's two staircases to go up there, one here and one here. This one's blocked off by furniture, so it doesn't really matter. Over here, there's a desk where there's a little note right here, which I'll get to why it's there in a second. Then you get this big table and another big table, and you get bookshelves all over the place. So I'm actually going to do my best to very accurately represent every single part of this room from a 2D scale. There's also plant pots everywhere and stuff. There's a closet here. I'll get into how to survive him with closets in a second. So basically, there's just a bunch of bookshelves everywhere, and in those bookshelves, guess what? There's books. But you want to get the books that kind of stick out. So like, you'll hear a shining sound and it'll be a different color than most. So they can be purple and green, several colors. So you have to get a bunch of books in the end to actually be able to escape this place. I'm still drawing out the layout of this room, but I'm almost done, okay? Just bear with me. So this is pretty much the room where the closets are, because closets are actually pretty important with this guy. So basically, whenever you go in, it'll give you a cutscene where he walks from here and goes into here. And he will have like a walking path. I don't know what the exact route is, but basically he'll go through here, walk out, go over here, and this is just about it. And then he'll go upstairs, go here and back, and then he'll end up going back over to the start and redoing it. So let's say that you try and hide in a closet. If he comes near you, he will come up with the most, well, stressful is a really big understatement, cutscene in the game. Or it's more of a mini game. So your heart will appear, and then halves of hearts will just appear, and you'll have to press Q and E whenever it is time, whenever they get there. So this side is Q, this side is E, and then after a bit he'll walk off. So the note on the desk will usually be structured where it'll show like a book on a shelf. It'll show the inside of a book, which will have a symbol and a number. And then it'll have like a bunch of different books no, not booked, symbols in a corresponding order. And so, like, it would be, let's say, the first one equals X. The second one is hexagon. And as the book that I wrote down, that'd mean it'd be a 4. And so on. So you just put it in that order. And then you put in the code and you're able to leave. But with each book that you get, he'll get a bit faster. So once you get 4, you will not be able to outrun him anymore. Well, that happens on free. You just go at the same speed as him. And then on door 100, you'll always be met with a room with a bunch of furniture and stuff here, a bed to hide under here, and a closet over here. And this is the entrance to door 100. Door 99 is important because most people use it to get through. This guy. And then there's door 100, and there's some shelves and stuff, and a lever right here. Whenever you do it, it'll give you a cutscene where you'll have to watch him come down. And most people just go back and hide under that bed or something. But you can just hold down A and D. No, W and A. And you'll just phase right through him. So then you go through into here to get a key. And then with that key, you'll go back down to the beginning of door 100 where you'll find a little room that was locked. And you'll do a little mini game right here where it will give you a number. And it'll show like if the inside where you do it would be solid. So let's say 1 solid. So that means you'd light it up. If you're a speedrunner, most people will like light all of them up because there's more solids than there are unsolids. And then once you do that, you can just go out and boom, you beat the game. Until the 100 plus doors update comes out. Then have a fun time.